What's up, fellas? Let me ask you guys, how many of you all feel depressed while you're on this journey of semen retention? How many of you all feel isolated and alone while you're on this journey of semen retention? How many of you all from day to day, or at least every other day, feel like, man, screw it, I'm gonna just relapse, I'm gonna just give up, I'm going through too many flatlines, I don't want to do it no more, I quit? Let's talk about it. Okay, fellas. So before we get into the video, make sure you guys like the video. Question, comments, concerns, hit up the comment section, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Shalom, my brothers. Hope everybody's having a blessed and beautiful day today. Now, I've had a loyal subscriber to the channel hit up my comment section and he asked me, he said, Shaquille Shalom, why do I feel like I just want to relapse every single day? Why am I depressed every single day on this journey of semen retention? Why am I isolated from everybody? Why? Why am I going through this, Shaquille Shalom? Why do I feel this way? Why do I just want to give up, Shaquille Shalom? I need help. Please tell me what I need to do. I got you, my brother. I got you. Now, first off, I'm going to tell you why I think you feel isolated and depressed on semen retention. And it's probably the same reason why I used to feel isolated and depressed and sometimes still do. So, fellas, I think the problem is, man, when we're on this journey of semen retention, you have to realize we're on a different type of time from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We're used to being around people, whether they're friends, family, women, or whatever the case may be. We're used to being around people that do things that are for the flesh, people that are constantly having sex, people that are constantly under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or whatever, people who do stuff like that we not even on no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys still smoke and drink, but we not fornicating no more. Semen retention ain't no fornicating, ain't no corn, ain't no masturbating, ain't none of that. So you have to realize when you are on this journey, that automatically cuts you off from so many other people, because the last thing you want to do is be around people who are going to influence you to make the decision to go back to doing those things that you cannot do and don't want to do while you're on this journey. So you isolated because you are on a different frequency, man. Like, you on God's time now. Basically, you were doing things that were good to the flesh, that felt good to your body. Now you are living a more godly life now, man, that you are sexually abstinent. That's what you're doing, man. That's why you feel so alone and you feel so depressed, because you're no longer around people who do things for the flesh. And now that you are a person that's living for God, and now that you on your spiritual stuff, man, you on that spiritual journey as well, you feel depressed and you feel alone because you're not associating with people that are on that other stuff no more, that are on that worldly stuff no more, man. People that are living for the flesh and just care about worldly desires, you're not on that no more. That's why you feel so alone, my brother. As far as you wanting to relapse, feeling like you want to relapse and just give up every day, bro, you feel like that because think about this, man. Let's just say you're a guy that's been having sex and that's been watching pornography and masturbating all of your life, man. Let's just say you've been doing it for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever the case may be, right? Now that you're not doing that no more, man, your body is having urges. You're feeling tempted to go back to playing with yourself or going back to having sex, because your body misses that dopamine. Your brain misses that dopamine. You know what I'm saying? A man that has been having sex all of his life, all of a sudden decides not to have sex anymore for a period of time, you're going to have urges, my brother. And you have to remember the kind of world that we live in today, it's temptations everywhere. You can't even go to the grocery store without getting tempted to want to go back to having sex, without getting tempted to want to approach that woman with that big booty and them big breasts and them cute toes and that cute face. You get tempted to want to go up to that woman and ask for her number and take her out and clap her cheeks later that night. You get tempted. You can't even log into Facebook or Instagram or no social media without seeing booty cheeks all over the place. You can't, man. I was on Google the other day looking up something, and I don't know how in the middle of what I was looking for, some type of naked woman just popped up on my screen trying to advertise something. Like I don't know what we just live in an overly sexual world, man. That's just the times we living in, man. So you're gonna be faced with temptations all of the time. You're gonna have urges to have sex and watch pornography all of the time. I'm telling you, it ain't no escaping that. You just got to be a person that has strong willpower. You have to have strong prayer life. You have to talk to the Most High. You have to ask God to give you the strength to overcome those temptations every day. Because let me tell you something. If you don't have God while you on this journey, if you don't have a prayer life while you on this journey, you will not make it far, man. You will fall into those temptations, man. You're going to give up, and you're going to look up and you're going to be in a relapse. Whether that relapse came from masturbating or fornicating, you're going to relapse, man. You guys don't realize the importance of having a prayer life. And it ain't even about just semen retention, man. I mean, you need to have a prayer life regardless of what path you're on in life, period. You need to have a prayer life and you need to have a relationship with God. But I'm telling you, while you're on this journey, you most certainly need it, because you're going to need that extra help. You're going to need that extra guidance from the Most High, man, that's going to protect you and cover you and make sure you good and put his hand on your life and keep you from giving into those temptations, keep you from going down certain paths that's going to lead you back into those old habits, my brother. That's why you have those urges, man. That's why you feel temptations to go back to having sex with women, man. That's why you want to go back to watching pornography and grabbing that Vaseline and going to town on yourself, bro, because you don't have no prayer life. Or if you do, it ain't a strong prayer life, my brother. So you probably just need to pray more and ask God for the strength to help you resist the temptations, man. That's all it takes. You just have to have a strong prayer life, my brother. And you feel isolated because you're on a higher frequency than everybody else, man. All your friends, all your associates, your family members, I don't care, your neighbor, all of them are people 9 times out of 10 that are that seek the pleasure of the flesh, that seek worldly desires, man. They give in to worldly desires. You know what I'm saying? And now that you're no longer doing that stuff, you don't care about worldly desires anymore. You don't care. You can care less, man. You on a whole different frequency. You on a whole different type of time, man. You gave your life to God. They still living for the pleasures of this world. You know what I'm saying? You gave your life to the Most High. That's why you feel like you don't have friends. That's why you feel alone. That's why you depressed. Because you are alone. You're all alone. It ain't too many of us, man. It ain't too many chosen ones. It ain't too many men in this world that are going to start semen retention and stick to semen retention, man. I take this very serious, and I know my brothers that watch my videos and subscribe to my channel are taking this journey serious as well. Even my no-fap brothers, man. They gave up corn. They gave up masturbating. They might still have sex with their girlfriends or their wives, but they gave up all that pornography, man, because that stuff opens up doors that you do not want to open, man. I'm talking spiritual doors. You will invite demons into your life when you're addicted to pornography, man. You invite demons into your life. You invite demons into your home. You invite demons into your relationship. So you need to give up that corn, man. And I'm not talking to this particular brother about why he feel depressed. I'm just saying in general. You know what I'm saying? Give up that pornography, man. Because that stuff will ruin you. It will ruin your life. Forget ruining you. It will ruin your life. And how do I know? Because it happened to me and it ruined my life. Now, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, brother. You feel depressed and isolated, man. You know what? You need to take advantage and feel good that you are isolated, because you know why? Now that you're isolated and you're all alone, first of all, you're not all alone, because God is always with you. God is always with us no matter what. We just need to talk to him and have a relationship with him. He's always there. We just ain't always there to talk to him and have a relationship with him. God is always there. We just ignore him most of the time, unfortunately. So you're not alone. You just need to start praying, man. You need to start reading that Bible. You need to start fasting. You need to establish a solid relationship with the Most High, man. And watch how better you feel on this journey. Watch how much more confident you feel. Watch how you're going to feel good about your isolation, because you're really not isolated. Well, you are, but you isolated with God. Man, you got God in your life. You don't need all them friends and all them people in your life that probably don't even really like you anyway, or probably using you. All you need is God, man. You know what I'm saying? It's other people out there that's on the same type of time you on. It's few and far between, but it's other people out there like that, man. That's on the same type of time that you on, my brother. Trust me. And I'm one of them. So whenever you need anything, I don't care, bro. You know how to reach me. And that go for all of y'all, not just this brother that I made the video about. That go for all of my brothers that watch my videos and that's tapped in with me, man. We in this together. This is a brotherhood, man. I take this very serious, man. I'm not ever in my life going to go back to watching pornography. I'm never in my life going to go back to masturbating. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to jump bed to bed with different women again ever in my life. The next woman I get in bed with going to be the woman that I'm going to marry, man. I guarantee you, I'm standing on that. I'm stamping that. God has stamped that. I don't need to stamp nothing. The Father, my heavenly Father stamped that. Everything that I'm saying. So, fellas, you're not isolated. What it is, you having a long time with God right now, and God wants you to establish a relationship with Him and work on yourself, lock in on yourself, and become your best self. Keep going, my brother. Do not give up. Because that relapse, that hit of dopamine that you want, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. Keep retaining, man. Just stay strong. Whenever you're ready to give in to them temptations or them urges, pray to God, man. Send a prayer up to the Most High, and I'm telling you, man, He got your back. He gonna give you the strength to resist whatever it is you need to resist to keep going. Thanks for tapping in with me, man. I love you guys, man. I want y'all to stay strong and stay in prayer, man. You understand? Like the video, question, comments, concerns, hit up the comment section, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, man. I love you guys, man. Until the next video, take care, my brothers. Shalom.